What's up? It is DJ Demon Noodles. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about Twitter drama surrounding Paralives, which, oh god, I hate that there's drama. I feel like, can there just be one thing that is pure? Can Paralives just be a pure game? And, but no, there's drama. So before I get into everything, I just wanted to make a really quick disclaimer. I'm not a drama channel. I'm not trying to support the idea that there's drama surrounding this. I wish nothing but love and happiness and support to everyone on the Paralives team, everyone in the Paralives community. The world is going through it right now, so we don't need to be perpetuating hate towards anybody. So we're a peaceful channel. We're peaceful demons over here. Love, happiness. Also, content warning, there's going to be some strong language in some of the posts I'm reading, so if that bothers you, I apologize, but I'm just going to be reading the tweets. Today, May 27th at 12:20 p.m., Roxanne Paralives tweeted, "If you're going to fire me, at least have the guts to do it through a call, not an email, you fucking coward." Now, if you're not familiar with the people who are on the Paralives team, it consists of 4 people currently. There's Alex Massey, who's the founder and software engineer. Roxanne, who's the person making the tweets. She's a 3D artist and a technical artist. Leah is a 3D artist, and Christine is a communications director. She, responds to fans and runs the Twitter and stuff. So now I'm just going to be reading all of the tweets that Roxanne made. There are a lot of them, and there is intense language, but I'm literally just gonna read them all the way through. And generally, when she's talking about what seems like an ambiguous person, she's talking about Alex, who is the founder of Paralives. "Alex is firing me because it upset him how I attack him by saying I'm stressed by the lack of long-time planning, or that it's hurtful how people are targeting Leah and I for design choices he made, or I dare talk about my birds during Discord calls. I was super passionate about the project, but the actual physical work apparently doesn't count as much because Alex is too much of a pussy to work through communication problems. Instead, he pretends things are fine until the last fucking minute. It's fucking unprofessional to fire someone through an email, especially when they're the only provider to their household during a fucking pandemic. I had great faith in Paralives as a project, but if this is the way Alex wants things to be run, I doubt it'll lead to a good game. I guess I shouldn't be surprised since this comes from someone who keeps delaying the actual live mode game design and barely develops anything outside of what is shown in videos. I know I tend to be brash, and sometimes I interrupt people, but I always apologize when I catch myself. But how often do you see guys rudely do that, and it's never a problem for them? Alex didn't even give me the time to check my work on Git or explain how my shaders and the like work. Have fun working with unfinished shit, I guess." Alex's response to stressful social media is to ignore it. Like that isn't a huge part of what is bringing him profit or setting him up as the human alternative to EA. He'll just put a fake nice smiley, but ignore the actual problems. Funny how he doesn't want people to do unpaid work, yet expect the volunteer Discord mods, some of which are teenagers, to handle it all with barely any help. If I take some time to help them out, I get reprimanded for spending too much time on Discord. At least now I can say it clearly. The reason The Sims has gone to shit is EA management being greedy shit weasels. Their investors are their true clients, not you. It's not the devs' fault, they're caught in a fucking shit company. And of course he waited until after the character reveal to fire me. You've got to exploit those tech art skills for which I was not additionally paid for. Have fun with your total lack of game design direction, I guess. It was my dream project and I was passionate to work on it, but fuck me, right? I fucking hate bitch in sheep's clothing tech guys who don't have the balls to say it to your face. If it's not a worker's coup, it's not fucking worth it. I know tweeting it out isn't the right thing to do. It's not like I didn't ask Alex if we could do a call. Yeah, now sue me, you fuck. Funny how you didn't have the guts to talk to a 5'5" girl on the phone." So the comments of all of these tweets were one of two things. A, please take these down. This is so incriminating against you. This is very unprofessional. This is not a good look. We don't want this to inhibit your ability to, get jobs in the future. We care about you. Please just delete these tweets. This is unprofessional. Or 2, what is going on? Is Paralives over? Do we hate Alex now? Do we hate Paralives? Should we boycott it? What's going on? I'm so confused. So it caused a lot of panic and confusion. And people were overall just telling her to take down all of the tweets. So she did. She deleted them all and then made just one tweet. "If you're gonna fire me, have the guts to do it in a call." So a lot of people had a lot of opinions without having heard any other side of the story. Twitter was going crazy, but very quickly, Alex Massey made a tweet addressing everything. So I'm just gonna read that now. "Yesterday, we decided not to renew Roxanne's contract. She will no longer work on Paralives. This does not affect the development of the game. She had not ended her 6 months probation period yet, and we decided to stop working with her. Over the last months, we had very important issues working with her, especially on the communication side. Many opportunities and warnings were given, but it did not improve. There was a toxic atmosphere. She often yelled during meetings when she did not agree with the rest of the team. She was also not able to take any constructive feedback, reacting badly every time. Because of these issues, we sent her a very detailed and respectful email explaining all the reasons for the layoff, also thanking her for all she did for the project. The layoff email also proposed her to have a proper meeting later and then suggested a meeting today, but she did not take the opportunity. We did not want to publicly announce the reasons why she is leaving the team because we wanted to part ways peacefully. We did not want to give her a bad reputation in the industry so she can find a new job easily. But after she posted her now deleted tweets, we have no other choice than to reveal this. Again, Roxanne's layoff did not affect the development of Paralives, as we will be recruiting more people on the team very soon. We appreciate everything she did for the team and the project, and she will still be remembered for her quality work. Her name will, of course, still appear in the credits of the game. Thank you for understanding, and we are deeply saddened it had to come this far. Don't hesitate to ask Christine, Leah, and I for any questions you might have. We are very grateful for your support during this difficult situation. The Paralives team, Alex, Leah, and Christine. Yeah, so that's the year is 2020, and everyone is crazy. It was Jimmy Fallon, then Doja Cat, and now it's Paralives. Why can't we just have peace on planet Earth for one day? Like, everything was so good. Everyone was so happy, drawing pictures of Maggie. We were all getting along. Like, Paralives community was so peaceful. What happened? So one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video is because people are using this situation to take credibility away from Paralives as a game, which I think is a little bit unfair, especially because we don't really know all of the details of what is going on, and a lot of it is based on one of her tweets that said, when she said, "I guess I shouldn't be surprised since this comes from someone who keeps delaying the actual live mode game design and barely develops anything outside of what is shown in the videos." Even Sims community made a tweet that said, and this is exactly why I'm waiting for Paralives to go into pre-alpha before covering content for it. You don't make sensationalistic news articles and videos over content that is said to come but hasn't even started off with development. We've all already been burned before with games that promised the world but didn't deliver. And a lot of people are comparing it to Vi. If you don't remember Vi, it was like said to be the simulation game that was going to be open world and do all of these things, be competition for the Sims, and it was a total hoax. I personally don't think it's fair to compare Paralives to Vi, because Vi was literally just like a hoax. Like, it was not a game, it was not in development. Paralives, there's literally a team, there's people making it, like, it is a game that is in very, very early development. So while I understand Roxanne's perspective of them not focusing on live mode right now, I also, you know, it takes so long to make a game like this. Like, it can take years and years and years, and that is with a very big team, very well-funded team of, you know, really, really talented, hardworking professionals who are working around the clock to get it out. Like, it takes a long, long time. So while I do respect Roxanne's point of view, and I definitely think that Alex should address some of the things she said, like not being paid, and, you know, there were just some shady things that I think he should definitely make another statement, and he most likely will. I think the statement he made was very rushed, and he was just like, oh, I gotta say something, like, there's a lot going on. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know the ins and outs of their work day. I don't know the ins and outs of their plan. Like, this is Alex's game, and he clearly wants to make it happen. He clearly cares about it. He's been so transparent with the community, so he's given me not much of a reason to not trust him. And is this shady? Yes. Should we get another statement? Yes. Should we be jumping to conclusions? Probably not. Also, the statement that Alex made, he posted it on Twitter, and Leah retweeted it, so kind of confirming that she agrees with him on some of the stuff he said about Roxanne's behavior. And a lot of people are also saying that because of, you know, the passion of the tweets that she made, it also kind of confirms what he said about maybe her being brash and creating a certain kind of environment. And, you know, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on her character. I don't know her. I've interacted with her on Twitter before, and she's always seemed super nice and sweet and fun. But I have to say, like, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. These tweets were very unprofessional. They were very just like in the heat of the moment emotion, and it could have been handled so much better. It really, really is a shame that she handled it this way, because then it takes credibility away from what she's saying. And I think that that's something so important that we can all learn from this. Like, it really doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you say it. And, you know, you don't want to get drowned in your own voice, and I think this is kind of what happened to her. So now it's like, it doesn't matter if your points were valid, it doesn't matter if you were completely in the right, because you just reacted. Instead of making a response, you just reacted to the situation at hand. And I think that It's really important when things like this happen to take a second, internalize it, think about it, be at an even state of mind, and then give a response rather than just initially coming at it with all of the force of all of the fire of your emotions, because that can, lead to confusion and hurt and things that just were avoidable. Now, that being said, I don't want to invalidate her emotions at all. I think it's totally understandable that she has a lot of feelings about this. Like, obviously, we're in the middle of a pandemic and now she doesn't have a stream of income. Like, that is a huge problem that should not be ignored. That is definitely a thing that I find very troubling, and I do hope that Alex makes another statement about this whole situation and there's more clarity, because I think there's a lot of confusion and stress and stuff going on in the community. But all of that being said, what do you think? Please let me know in the comments below what you think about this whole situation. Again, nothing but love to Alex and Roxanne and Leah and Christine and literally everybody in the community. I know that this is kind of like a stressful situation, but at the end of the day, we all just want like a super fun, awesome simulation game. We all just want to, ride on boats and build houses and have a family and customize cute characters, and that's what this is all about. Paralives is about creativity and fun and games. So, let's not get too stressed out about the drama. I wish everybody love. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be nice, have fun, and stay safe.